I sure am loving this, guys. SoFi's up another 4% on the day. We broke over $17 per share earlier in the day. And, guys, the breakout from last week is continuing. We have to break down the charts, my thoughts, where I see SoFi going, and of course, what I'm looking to do. But first, guys, come on, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subs, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account, fund it with at least $100. Listen to this, guys. You get 5 free stocks. Fund your account with at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, get on it. What are you waiting for? Get your 30 stocks. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. The clock's ticking. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So guys, we are moving again, like I said, up another 4% on SoFi, and we're at $16.87 right now. And earlier, we were over $17 per share. So at one point, we were up about 6% on the stock in the midst of a pretty flat, rocky type of day for the stock market. Let me give you guys some perspective here. The Russell's up 0.4%. Not bad. Pretty good, actually, considering the Dow's down 0.1%. QQQ's down a little bit, pretty much at break even, and the S&P is also pretty much at break even. So not the best day for the indexes today, but SoFi keeps on moving, baby. Up 4%, and we're continuing the breakout from last week, which you guys probably remember, especially if you've been watching my videos, right? Have you been watching the videos, guys? Make sure to subscribe if you've been missing the content. I think 70% of you guys watch the videos, right? But you're not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But if you have been watching, you know that we've been ripping, right? The last 3 days in particular. It started off on Thursday a little bit. We got some momentum. We broke back over $15. Then on Friday, it really kicked off. We had a 6% green day on Friday, I believe. And yesterday, Monday, the market was closed. So there was a long weekend here. And we're bouncing again, building, like I said, on the gains. And now we're officially up from last week's low about 17%. And at one point, we were up almost 20% from the low when SoFi was trading at over $17 per share. So, guys, we're looking great. Reversal is clear on this 15-minute time frame. On the 30-minute, you guys see here, golden cross. We're above the moving averages, and we're really seeing volume kick up as well. What more could you ask for at this point, man? The 20-day chart looks great. Now with this move, we're officially breaking out of the highs here. You guys can see we hit 1650. When was that? Earlier this month, actually at the end of last month. January, we were struggling at about 1650. That was actually right after earnings. You guys remember that? We hit 1850 right before after earnings. That was short-lived. And then we got down to 1650, failed to break out of there, or struggled to break out of there. Then we dumped down to $14 up until now. We're no longer struggling, guys. We actually broke out of 1650 in the pre-market, it looks like. We then pulled down. We retested 1650 in the pre-market, which is so big. This is huge. Look at this. We broke 1650, retested it as support. We held it all pre-market, and then we ripped off of it at open. This is great. This is great news, guys, that we're respecting that old resistance as support now. What more could the bulls ask for at this point, right? And at this point, guys, we're pretty much on a one-way ticket, right? If we get back over 17, start pushing, we're on a one-way ticket back to 1850 by the looks of it, at least here on the 1 hour time frame, right? If I get this circle tool out, you guys can see the gap we're trading in right now between 1650, 17 up to about $18.50. This is where we're at right now on SoFi, and I feel like the way it's trending, we might be trading in this range or filling this gap to the upside, which is not guaranteed, obviously, in the short term. Anything could happen. Who knows what's going to happen? Do your own research, guys, but we're heading in the right direction. As of now, as of this video, it looks really good. And on the 4-hour chart, you guys can see it even better, right? You guys see what I just said. And on top of that, you could argue that this is maybe an inverse head and shoulders, kind of. We don't have the right shoulder in this case, but you guys kind of see it. I mean, I don't know if I'm just making things up at this point, but you guys see this right here? We have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder could be here. So if you see Sofi chop around a bit at about 16.50, 17, that might make sense, right? If this inverse head and shoulders wants to play out. But then again, we could just rip right out of here and just go a lot higher. So it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, man, on all these time frames. The bulls are in charge again, which it's about dang time. I mean, this stock was, it wasn't bad, obviously. I mean, the stock is still up a lot from where it was months ago, but it really didn't do much since November. And still technically we're at kind of the same level we were at in November, early November at that. Actually, no, it was late November. Excuse me, guys. We hit about 16.50. That's where we struggled to pretty much wrap up the year, all of December as well. So we're still technically flat over the last 3 months, but that could change very soon here, guys. Very soon here, as again, momentum's building up. And we can see if I draw this out right here, right? Let me redraw that. We're breaking out of this wedge, man. We're breaking out of this wedge pretty clear as day. And, it all comes down to 17, right? 17. If that's able to break, boom, this could really move, like I said, to 18.50. We mentioned that earlier in the video. So what do you guys think? I'm curious. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah. Oh, by the way, almost forgot. Before we talk about some other stocks here, join the email list, guys. I send out my top stocks weekly right to your inbox, right to your email, and it's free. It's free, literally. No credit card, nothing like that. Just put your first name, your email address. It takes 10 seconds using that link down below, and boom, you are locked in there, guys. You are in, or you'll be included in the weekly emails, right? So make sure you guys get in there. I appreciate all the support. As always, I'm trying to provide you guys with as much value as possible. That's the name of the game here, guys. That's the name of the game. So I'm going to set my alert at $17, even though I'm in this as a long-term investment, right? You guys know that. I'm still looking at it as a trade, kind of a momentum play as well, if we're able to get out of this level for that final move to 18.50, maybe higher. So Sofi, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. What more could we ask for at this point? And a lot of other stocks are moving as well, guys. I mean, Nikola, I'm not a big fan of Nikola, to be honest, but somehow today it's up 40%. So if you're into penny stocks, you're into high-flying stocks, risky moves, or risky stocks, right? Nikola is one of them, for sure. Earnings are coming up here in like 2 days, right? Yeah. On, what's today? Tuesday, so Thursday in the morning. And the stock's up 40% today, so maybe, we're going to expect something big. I'm not sure why, we're moving up today. Again, I don't track this company, but it's moving, heading into earnings, so the stock's definitely worth keeping an eye on, kind of as a speculative play. Beyond Meat is also moving. It looks like a lot of these high short interest stocks on my watch list are moving today. Beyond Meat's one of those. It's up 7%. Nikola definitely has high short interest. That one's moving. We mentioned Groupon earlier earlier today in another video, GRPM. That's also moving. Pretty high short interest stock there. And, there's a lot of green on my watch list. Some large cap stocks I'm watching. CRM, I think, is interesting here. Earnings are coming up pretty soon on CRM in about a week. I think it's on the 26th. So same day as NVIDIA, they're reporting earnings, not tomorrow, Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. So CRM, I'm eyeing up. It's pretty beaten up in the short term. I think this could be a nice bounce back play after earnings. And Adobe, let me pull this up. I haven't looked at Adobe in a little bit. Yeah, Adobe is starting to reverse, it looks like. We have a golden cross, inverse head and shoulders is still intact. It still has a lot more room to go, in my opinion. And this company's earnings are, when are they? I think in March, right? Yeah, middle of March on the 12th. And this stock is so beaten up, guys. It crashed after last earnings report, or the last earnings report. And I don't know. I feel like if they surprise this go around, maybe they give some reassurance to investors, because this company is a great company. It's not like it's a failing stock, failing company. They just collapsed last earnings, right? I mean, it happens sometimes. To some of the best companies as well, it happens. And I think if they reassure investors, give us strong guidance, right, this could easily rebound to over $500 easily, in my opinion. And maybe it starts going there before earnings. I don't know, but it does look good on the charts for sure. ADBE, and I'm watching it. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Run the likes up. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 100,000 subs. And guys, get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account. Fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Fund it with at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, get on it. Use that link right down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.